We're here with Lisa Mann at the Big Blues Bender. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm enjoying myself.
Tell me about you and your album.
Well, we've got the latest album. It's not exactly new. It's Move On. It's been going strong and getting a lot of reviews. And we got Northwest Recording of the Year from Cascade Blues Association. And Blues 411 called it the Rock Blues Album of the Year.
Oh, that's awesome.
That made me feel good. So, yeah, we've been supporting that. But now the ideas are forming for the next CD.
Sure.
And it's mostly just some MP3s and a notebook with some lyrics and stuff like that. But starting to form, we just did some drum tracks. Actually, it's going to be more rock blues oriented. I'm going to have some special guests on there. I'm going to ask this guy over here if he'll sing a song with me.
Oh, cool.
Curtis. We'll see if he'll do it. We'll see if he do it. We got to talk. And then Vinny Appice's playing drums on a track, and Ben Rice is going to play some slide guitar. JT Thomas plays in my band. Michael Balish. We'll have Dave Million, Brian Harris from the Curtis Salgado band playing some organ on there. So, yeah, it's just starting to come together. The ideas are starting to come together.
Sure.
So soon we'll be getting in the recording studio and doing some pre-production.
Laying it down.
This is JT Thomas. We're joined at the hip and she stuck to me like glue, injecting her.
So, do you collaborate with other people, or?
No, mostly I write my own songs, and I kind of prefer to do it that way. It's just less complicated.
Sure.
You know, and I just tend to kind of do this. It's kind of a solitary thing, and a lot of times I come up with songs while I'm driving in my car.
Because you're alone.
I'm
It's that
alone. I'm
time.
driving in my car. You know, or I'm in the shower or something.
Sure.
I come up with an idea. And scribble that down. Let them roll around for a while. It's like, you know, make a little spitball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then after time, maybe it'll bear fruit and maybe it won't.
Sure.
Sometimes they come out, boom, like fast. You know? Doing Okay was a song. I wrote it just like all at once.
It was meant to happen.
It just came out.
Yeah.
It's a really simple song.
Oh, cool. Well, sometimes the simpler the better.
Yeah. Like we just did some Jimmy Reed today. I love Jimmy Reed songs. Simple, beautiful.
Yeah, okay. Your tiny little thing. Tiny little thing. Okay, do a lot of people ask you, where did you get that big voice from?
Like everywhere I go, I got to bring this bitch with me. She always follow me around, y'all. Yeah. Well, you know, actually, early on, my mom actually played records from Barbra Streisand.
Oh, yeah.
And,
that's a lot of love and power.
And oddly, Ima Sumac, who was this this Incan princess who could sing in this great wide range. So I listened to that. And my sister was really into Heart, and I listened to that. But I was into hard rock, and so you know I listened to singers like Ronnie James Dio, and that's the Vinny Appice connection there. And so I just developed from singing rock. And Pat Benatar, I sang in top 40 bands for a long time.
Sure.
So a lot of that's that rock singing. And then when I started getting into blues and I discovered people like Little Milton who could just turn on this power, man. And Coco Taylor, of course. And I just fell in love with that. I just love these blues belters. Another inspiration for me was Linda Hornbuckle, who sadly passed away. Just working in nightclubs with her, going to see her perform, listening to that rich voice, just right there in front of you live, because she worked every week, you know.
And that's what you have. You have a beautiful, rich, strong tone. It has a lot of depth in it. I fell in love with your voice.
Thank you very much.
You too. Your personality is just out of sight. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
You're very kind. Thank you. So, it's like everywhere